Hi guys, Vampire94 here. This will be the start of a new series of reviews I'll be doing on my channel, where I'll be reviewing the Disney films. Now, these reviews will be in no particular order. I have not put them in order of my favourite Disney films. Neither am I putting them in chronological order. They're just in a randomised order I'm going to do them as. Also, in these reviews I will not be including the Disney Pixar films, as I'll be putting them in their own series of reviews. But the film I've chosen today is, I've only chosen it because it is the most recent Disney film I've seen, and that's Frozen. And this is a very, very good film. Very good film. I mean, it's one of my favourites now. It's not my personal favourite. I mean, this film has caused a huge amount of critical acclaim. It's got a huge amount of critical acclaim. It's one of the highest grossing animated films of all time. It won an Oscar for Best Animated Film, and it also won the Oscar for Best Original Song for its song Let It Go, which is a very, very good song, by the way. I love that song. I've got it stuck in my head ever since I saw this film. I got it stuck in my head. It's a really good song. I'll read what it says on the back of the box. Walt Disney Animation Studios presents a chilly twist on one of the most humorous and heartwarming stories ever told. It's based on Hans Christian Andersen's Snow Queen. Fearless optimist Anna sets off on an epic journey, teaming up with rugged mountain man Kristoff and his loyal reindeer Sven to find her sister Elsa, whose icy powers have trapped the kingdom of Arendelle in eternal winter. Encountering Everest-like conditions, mystical trolls and a hilarious snowman named Olaf, Anna and Kristoff battle the elements in a race to save the kingdom. Yeah, basically, the film starts with Anna and Elsa playing as children, and Elsa using her powers to make it snow indoors, and they create like snowmen and play in the snow indoors and that. But then something happens, and Elsa accidentally ends up hurting her sister with her powers. And so they take her to these trolls, and the trolls rewrite her memories and warn her, oh, your powers are brilliant, Elsa, but they could be dangerous. And Elsa and her parents then decide to isolate Elsa off from her sister, and also to isolate the castle off. They close the castle gates, they shorten the staff, so to avoid Elsa's powers getting out. And so the girls grow up almost completely separate, never really seeing much of each other. And then eventually the parents go away, but then the ship they're on gets sunk, and the parents, die basically. And so on Elsa's coronation day, she's desperately trying not to have her powers known to people, and then what happens is Anna meets a prince from another land called Hans, and the pair talk to each other, and they think they've fallen in love and they want to get married and everything. But Elsa's like, no, you can't get married, I won't bless your marriage. And Anna lies, why do you keep shutting me out and everything? And then in the kind of spat that kind of follows as such, well, not really a spat, but you know what I mean, Elsa accidentally ends up revealing her powers to everyone, and so she runs off to be alone. But unfortunately, in doing so, she sends, completely accidentally, not even her fault, ends up descending the whole kingdom into an eternal winter. But she has no idea that she's doing it. But she has no idea how to control it, basically. And so it's Anna then going on this journey to find her sister, to try and get her to stop this eternal winter before some people take drastic action and may even try and kill Elsa. But it's a very good film. It's a very good film. It passed by so quickly. It was a great film. And I loved it. I loved it. I really did. It's one of my personal favourite Disney films. It's not my absolute favourite, but I certainly love it. Yeah, Kristoff and Sven are very good characters. They're very funny. Olaf is brilliant. It's funny because he's a snowman who Elsa created and ended up coming to life. But although he knows he's a snowman, he doesn't realise that if he goes out in like summer weather, he will melt. He doesn't realise he'll melt, which is really funny, but also kind of tragic in a way. But it's a really good film, and I really recommend you check it out, especially if you have a family. It's a great movie. The animation on it is beautiful. I'd actually want to say, I think that, like, it's probably one of the best animated Disney films I've seen in a long, long time. And actually, forgive me if this sounds a bit odd at all, but I think that Elsa is probably the most beautiful Disney princess in all the Disney films. I don't know why I think that, but I just think she is. I think she looks beautiful, whether it's the way she's animated or whatever. Also, Idina Menzel, being a fan of Wicked, I love the fact Idina Menzel did the voice, because she was the original Elphaba in Wicked. And people have even compared the two characters, saying, oh, they're both witches, they both have magical powers, they were both, made outcasts for their abilities and everything. But it's a really good movie, and I really recommend you check it out. Really good Disney film, great songs, great animation, really good acting as well. And it's a real good film for the whole family. I loved it. I love Disney films. I loved this film. Brilliant. Yeah, really check it out, especially it's a real heartwarming, real family, really good movie. A definite, almost instant classic for the Disney collection. So, that was the end of the review. Thank you for watching. I hope to continue these reviews. I don't know when the next one will be, or what film I'll be reviewing, but see you guys. Rock on. Hope you enjoyed the review.